right, let's see. This is probably gonna, man, I'm probably only gonna be able to get this video here. I've got like 38% GoPro battery. I think that's about all. Let's see how far it makes it on this video. If I cut out talking and stuff, I'll probably just gonna post anyways. So, here we go. We're gonna go up here and back drag this little section here real quick. Anyways, I was supposed to do a leaf cleanup on this joint, but from my understanding, these guys are low on funds. So hopefully we get paid off this job. I mean, we'll get paid, but they just have no budget left as far as, yeah. So we're just doing this more on good faith. We'll eventually get paid. We may not see this money for, I don't know. I gotta talk to the manager, but he's already told me that, I mean, the work needs to be done, right? Like, where we do it for the management company, we're gonna get paid. They'll assess a fee. They'll do whatever they need to do to the you know, HOA here, so that we'll get paid. However, we may not get paid for a little bit. I don't know. Like, maybe he'll assess the fee right away and we'll get paid, which would be sweet. But that's a good thing about kind of having a relationship with a management company like this, is I can talk to them about money and be like, hey, so what do we do? So either way, like I said, we'll get paid. It's just a matter of, are we gonna get paid, you know, when we send the bill, or is it gonna be, you know, 60 days, whatever. I'm not too worried about it. The work needs to be done, and honestly, they will assess a fee to pay me. So I'm really not worried about it. I have done some work on some other HOAs that had no money, and I basically, they couldn't pay me. You know, they were just like, oh, we don't have the money. Well, the difference between an HOA handling the money on their own versus this HOA is being handled by a management company, is the management company will assess the fees to the HOA to get us paid. Now, that's a plus. I mean, that, like I said, that kind of gives me a little breath of fresh air, or I don't know, whatever you'd call it, just kind of give it that sigh of relief, like, you know, I'm really not gonna get like screwed off of this. So here we are doing the work. I'm doing the plowing. Matt will be here shortly. To do the sidewalks. But like I said, it's kind of one of those deals where we've got to do the work, you know. I mean, somebody could slip and fall. You know, through the HOA company, like I said, or the management company, we are gonna do this. My suggestion to you, if you're having trouble with somebody who can't pay or is paying late, talk to them, find out the situation. There's several times where with some other, you know, say homeowners or something, you know, I'm in a position sometimes where I can help them out, but don't do a bunch of work for somebody if they're not going to be able to pay you. I mean, you can get a feel for it. I learned that the hard way. I think everybody in business learns the hard way, but if there's one thing, one little bit of advice you can take out of this video here, as far as like money type advice goes, I would suggest, you're not a bank, you know. You don't need to loan people your time, your money, your effort to get paid. Now, I work with some subcontractors, you know, doing this snow removal stuff, and you know, we kind of have an agreement to where, you know, I bill once a month, and on most of these HOA properties, because they're HOAs. A lot of my residential stuff we're moving over so that, you know, I can basically run a credit card or get paid right then. With these management company, we are in the process of some new software where hopefully I can just bill my stuff out weekly, and they basically pay out every Tuesday and Wednesday, and then I can get a check. That will be sweet. I still got to make a few phone calls and see how I can get that to work. It's new software. They know they can do it. It's just a matter of, can they do it soon? They can do it, apparently. But where some of the like, if they sit, I don't know how familiar you guys are with some management companies or some places, but sometimes they'll give you a work order, and the work order will have a specific job or, you know, just specific stuff that maybe you need to do. And then after you're done with the work order, basically you can just send the bill in right away, or, you know, upload it. This new software, I've been working, it's not the same company, but there's another company who's got a similar software, and I tried it out 2 weeks, maybe a week ago, actually, last week. Anyways, they sent me the work order. I got approval on the price. They wanted me to kind of look at it and bid it. I got approval. I did it. As soon as I left the property, well, I didn't even leave the property yet, but basically I created an invoice on their software. So basically it was just their software, which, you know, I've got my own software. I create my own invoices, whatever. But it was on their software. I created an invoice right then. And he told me that basically, I texted him some pictures and said, here, you know, here's the job, here it's done, here's some pictures. And he said, great, I got your invoice, we will send off a check. So they sent off a check pretty quick, which was very nice. So I really enjoy the speed, you can say, of, you know, getting paid faster. That's always freaking, hell yeah. I mean, who doesn't want to get paid faster? But that's a perk. I mean, it was a perk that, you know, I kept getting work orders for sprinkler stuff, and I didn't realize it. And, you know, I go home and I basically send my invoices, and I put everything we use, man, every little, what would you say? So every little, so say doing some sprinkler repair, you know, we got some wire nuts or something, every little thing, glue, you know, I charge a little bit for glue, per job. You know, it's not much, but you gotta take care of your, you gotta look down to the nitty gritty. Like, you buy glue. Some people don't charge for glue, they just charge for parts. Well, that glue costs me money. And, you know, like I said, it's cheap. Like, what, 15 cents, 30 cents, maybe $1.50? Not much, but it's not unfair to charge for that. A good plus to that, though, is as soon as I'm done with these work orders, basically I'm gonna stop. Like, I'll still figure it out, obviously, but I'm gonna stop having to go home and put it all on my computer and bill for it. This way, hopefully with this new software, I will just create an invoice and say, okay, labor was this much, parts were this much. If they truly want a breakdown of the parts, I can give it to them. I mean, it's not a big deal. However, just to create an invoice so I get paid quicker, it's just a matter of, you know what, this is what I use for parts. And honestly, most people, they don't really care about the parts. I mean, parts are parts. I feel like I waste a lot of time on the computer, you know, putting every little single part in versus figuring out all the parts I use and then just rough, you know, putting it in there and say, all right, parts were 25 bucks. You get what I'm putting down, folks? Makes sense in my head. I don't know if you can make sense of it without me like sitting down on a noteboard and, you know, a whiteboard and being like, this is how we do it. Yeah, this is how we do it. Anybody know that song? Anyways, but for real, I'm about done with this property. So yeah, if you got any questions about what I was talking about, feel free to comment down below. Like the video. Subscribe if you haven't. Tell your mom. Send it over to your mom in a text, your girlfriend, your wife. Tell your wife. Just say, you know what? Go watch this guy. Go watch him plow some snow. Just support us little folks. And by little, I mean like I'm really short. Like I'm not just saying like, you know, little guy, but like in the sense of I'm a short person. So anyways, you guys have fun. I'm gonna grab this little piece right here, and then I'm going to salt, and hopefully I've got enough video to maybe do one more. I don't think I'm gonna make it, but it is what it is, and it's supposed to snow again Monday. So yeah, peace out.